In this section, I want to talk to you about dashboards. Now, most AWS environments are very dynamic and relatively complex. There are generally multiple accounts involved. You've got countless resources and services being consumed, and just a ton of different users and resource owners all working in the same environment. With so many moving parts, it makes tracking and monitoring costs very challenging, especially if you're trying to track costs for a specific project, department, or internal cost center. The good news is that InvoiceExplorer now makes this entire process very simple. You can quickly create custom dashboard pages that enable you to track all the costs that are important for your organization. You can even set up real-time alerts that notify you as soon as your costs spike up. Now, one of the best features of InvoiceExplorer is the ability to create multiple dashboard pages. This enables you to organize and track your costs by topic. For example, I could create a dashboard page that looks at my consolidated spending activity, or maybe I wanted to create a page that tracks all the costs for a specific department or resource owner or project, or maybe I want to look at the daily spend trend for each of my individual accounts. The point is, since InvoiceExplorer fully integrates with AWS tagging, you can create a dashboard page that literally tracks anything. Let's spend just a minute or two and walk through a sample dashboard so you can have some level of perspective about the different types of dashboard modules available to you. As you can see, this dashboard page has 6 modules, and each module tells a slightly different story. This first module shows monthly costs over the past year. It does a great job of helping you track macro trends over a longer period. This next module shows daily costs over the past month. It helps you understand how your short-term costs are trending. This is actually a very important view because it lets you identify problems as soon as they surface. This cost segment module shows you how much you're spending for each of your AWS services. As you can see here, we have a very large concentration of spend with EC2. This forecast module helps you understand your projected spend for the current month and shows you how that compares with last month. Am I spending more? Am I spending less? And since we do have such a large concentration of EC2 spend, this next module helps us identify the most expensive resources within EC2. And finally, we have a budget module. This is a cumulative spend chart that helps us track our month-to-date spending relative to budget. Notice we added an alert on this module to notify us when we have reached 90% of our target. Now, this is not a complete list of every dashboard module. Other modules do things like identify your fastest growing EC2 cost or your most expensive S3 buckets, or let you create stacked bar charts. There are tons and tons of options available, but we just want to show you a sample of what some of the common dashboard modules look like. And just to be clear, all of our pre-built dashboard modules can be configured to track costs for specific resources or groups of resources or any other combination you can think of. It really is an incredibly robust and flexible tool. And also, if you have special requirements, we can build custom dashboard modules that will meet your exact specifications.